Greetings, everyone. I'm Jonathan Bailey from the site Plagiarism Today, which can be found at plagiarismtoday.com. Excuse me. And today I want to talk about Pirate Pay. Pirate Pay. I got a few people send me this link over the weekend, and I also saw it in my news feeds as well. But Pirate Pay is basically a Russian company that claims it is able to disrupt BitTorrent traffic. The basic idea is um, so it somehow seeks out torrents that are trading files illegally, gets involved in the torrent swarms, and then somehow destroys or rather hampers the torrent so people can't download the file. According to their site, one Russian movie whose name I can't recall and don't have in my notes in front of me, they obstructed some 44,000 downloads of it. And they allegedly charge between $12 and $100,000 for this service. They don't give out exact prices. And long story short, we got to start with the obvious thing first. I'm personally very skeptical that this actually works. I just can't help it. While I do believe that BitTorrents are fragile, if you study how BitTorrents work, it's amazing they work at all. It's like the internet itself. It's kind of a fascinating thing that anyone has ever downloaded anything from BitTorrent. It's amazing anyone has ever downloaded anything from the internet. It's absolutely insane when you look at how crazy this technology was designed. I mean, it's like it was designed by people who were drunk and somehow managed to get it to work. It's amazing. But I really am skeptical that it works, or at least it works as effectively as they hint. Though they do have a $100,000 backing from Microsoft. Obviously, that's not a huge investment. And the claims and the information about them, this is coming out to light recently because of a recent Torrent Freak article, but the truth is the last time they updated their site was in January of this year. So you're looking at information that's 5 months old and it has just recently come to the surface. But let's assume it does work. Let's assume it is actually practical, it does actually have an impact, and it can actually prevent at least a large number of downloads. There's a lot of questions in my mind as to whether or not this will be a worthwhile effort because, well, Pirate Pay is not actually the first company to involve itself in disrupting BitTorrent. Media Defender leaps to mind as a counterexample, and all the other companies that have been involved in this have folded or had to be bought out, not because they aren't effective, not because they don't work, not because they don't have an impact on BitTorrent, but because it's hard to justify the expense. And the reason for that is very simple. You look at the majority of anti-piracy efforts, whether it's CyberLock or DMCA notices, whether it's even litigation tactics, etc. It's not designed to stop the hardcore pirates. This is something a lot of people don't understand. Anti-piracy efforts are not about the people that would rather pay for a proxy server in Sweden, a proxy network, a proxy in Sweden, than pay for a Spotify account. That's insane. The hardcore pirates are not worth it. They're just not. Most of them are just pirating to collect. And the other side of it is, even if you can stop their piracy, they're not going to become customers. The major industries gave up on converting these people into customers a long time ago, and the smart ones just simply stopped producing content targeted at people that make up that demographic by and large. So if you are the type of person who would rather pay for a proxy than pay for a Spotify account, a Hulu account, or whatever, then congratulations, you removed yourself as a customer, you removed yourself as a target market. They're no longer interested in producing content that you are interested in, and the mere fact that you do like enjoy some of the stuff is purely incidental. You weren't the intended subject. Say what you want about it, how you feel about that's up to you, but it's the truth. You remove yourself as a customer, you're not going to get content made in your name, so to speak. But the point of this is, going after the hardcore pirates, especially at $100,000 a pop, probably is not an economically justifiable position. Are you going to get $100,000 and say, let's assume that 44,000 figure came from the low end, meaning that they only charged 12,000 for it. Were there really $12,000 in increased sales from stopping that 44,000? There's probably some, maybe a few $1,000s, even maybe a sizable number actually came on board and paid. But I doubt you could really say they got their $12,000 back and can justify it that way. And it's very fascinating. You read the press release; they actually highlight, make it do the whole in caps thing, saying this was protected by our servers, meaning it's not anymore. It's as if to say, well, those guys aren't paying us now. Screw them, go pirate it. But the point is, it's not now. So even that big success story has decided not to continue using this piracy protection, which I find very interesting. Bottom line, even if it does work, and like I said, I'm skeptical personally. I would need to see more proof, or at least understand a little more about the secret sauce, so they're not talking about it. Even if it does work, I don't know if there's an economic justification for it. I don't know if it can be, I don't know if any copyright holder, any large copyright holder, can look at this service and say, this is a good deal. I will make more money on it than I lose. But hey, that's such is life, such is the way it works. Um, that's all I have for today. On that note, everyone, this is Jonathan Bailey from Plagiarism Today, signing off.